Since in Sweden, Christmas is all about the 24th, today we're gonna make a full day of Christmas. But let's go back one step and start the final part of a very Swedish Christmas on the 23rd. Last day before Christmas, -5 degrees. And time for the absolute final preparations before the big Christmas day. Which here in Sweden, by the way, they call Julafton. So as probably half of all people in entire Linköping, we got on the way to the shopping mall. So now, final Christmas shopping. It's Sunday and the stores are open. How awesome is that? We don't have that in Germany. So the mission right now is to find something small, like for 100 crowns or so, because on Christmas, Swedish people are playing a game. It's basically everybody brings a small gift. So if I got it correctly last time, you basically buy something that in the end you would want to end up having. Something like a massive glass of Nutella. That will be the perfect gift for me. Worst case cookies always work. These ones are super good. So didn't really find the perfect thing yet, but we got a few more shops to go. And well, as you might be able to tell, we definitely weren't the only ones who still had to get some last minute presents. So next try, let's see if we find something here. Well, I definitely know who's not gonna have problems finding a parking lot. Hat with a LED lamp. That's actually super smart. Or this one, a hat with a built-in Bluetooth headset. Or something that's gonna save every filmmaker's ass. Last year I got a small drone, something like this. It survived for like 1.5 days before I smashed it. What? A toilet piano. That could be fun. Sudoku cube. And so quite a while and a couple of very random ideas later, we had come up with the final right plan for our julklapp, which, if I haven't explained it already, simply means Christmas present. So IKEA is usually a safe bet. Here's my julklapp plan. We're gonna get a small water bottle and fill it with candy. That's like an awesome gift for myself. And then maybe julmust. Okay, let's try those. 3 or so. Oh yeah, definitely the chocolate ones. Yeah, that's perfect. Definitely need some geisha ones. Oh yes. Center, please. 340. We can go some more. Keks is always good. A bit more. Perfect. So with all the shopping done, it was time to head back home and actually pack everything in. Luckily, Ida is an absolute expert at that. I still remember when I had to pack anything, it usually looked like a 5-year-old had done it. Definitely not my strong suit. And so that continued for quite a while until we finally decided to finish it in the morning. Today it is the day. It's Christmas here in Sweden and it's super icy and cold. And since in Sweden, Christmas is all about the 24th and the 2 days after that are not really that important. Today we're gonna make a full day of Christmas. It is now something like almost 10 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna show you exactly what's going on the entire day because it starts much earlier than you would expect. By the way, so that I would be able to also provide something for the big Christmas feast today, I brought my absolute favorite cookies from Germany. Spekulatius and Butterspritzgebäck. I don't even want to know how many of those I've eaten within the last 2 months. Definitely way too many. I even stocked up some in the basement for after Christmas, but don't tell anyone. And so the first task right now, stock up the Christmas tree with all the nicely wrapped presents. Around 11 o'clock, next step into our Christmas day, time to dress up and get ourselves pretty for the family Christmas party. That's probably the best Christmas present I could get today. We just hit 2,500 subscribers. Thanks to each and every one of you. So let's see where this can go in 2009. And obviously no Christmas would be a real Christmas without Michael Bublé Christmas songs, right? So it's now exactly 12 o'clock. All of us made very pretty and dressed up. So now it's time to head out and have the family Christmas time. That one, that's what I bought. That's also all packed and ready to go, we headed out to Ida's aunt, where the bigger part of the family would get together and we would spend the rest of the day. You know you have an outside parking when you can see your breath in the car. In Germany, our Christmas day starts at 17. That's when we go to families, and then at 18 it's food, and then we hang out for a little, and then at 9 or 10 everybody goes home. So it's now 12:30, and that's basically when the family Christmas time starts. It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. Oh yeah, that gets you energy. That glögg with rum kind of energy. So as you see, it looks pretty much like an IKEA commercial. Super cozy. Now it's finally time for eating, and first course is gonna be all sorts of Swedish cold dishes. Let's get that. And usually that's things like a special Christmas ham, all sorts of cheese and fish, mostly salmon, homemade knäckebröd, eggs with shrimps, red cabbage, and much, much more. This holiday with you. Tomorrow it is. And what of course couldn't be missing is the julmust drink I told you about in the first video. And also some heavy booze that goes with the fish. 47% is some real serious stuff though. One glass was definitely enough for me. So now 2 rounds of cold dishes later, time for something warm. Let's get on this one here. And obviously I had to try all those ribs, sausages, meatballs, beans and whatnot. So good. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. So now we got several rounds of food in. It's time to play some games. So everybody's leaving the table. First round of Swedish Christmas games. And of course snacks and candy. So this is where my favorite part of the entire day comes. Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. This is recording, babe. This will go in the video. Oh. And then every year at exactly 3 o'clock apparently it's time for a small Swedish Christmas tradition. And that is that everyone sits down in the living room together to watch Kalle Anka on TV. Which is basically just a Swedish name for Donald Duck. And that then also is the perfect occasion to start handing out the Christmas presents. So this is the absolute perfect Christmas present for me. Some really good Swedish chocolate, special edition. So now it's time to get into the second part of Swedish Christmas, right? Because there's gonna be like a gift-giving game that we're gonna play soon.
Yeah, it's called Julklapp spel, basically. All the people are sitting around the table, and then you have presents lying in the middle.
Everybody brings one present for 100 crowns. That's what everybody needs to spend.
So it's 2 rounds, and the first round is getting out all the presents, and then you open them, and then the second round starts. Someone that is not in the game puts on a timer. When the clock rings, the packet that you have in front of you is yours.
So long story short, in the end everybody should get something. And I want to get my candy bottle. So let's jump into the game and see what we win.
That's yours.
That one, the white one.
And that's yours.
And that one is the chocolate.
The golden one is mine, and that is the best.
Okay, let's try to win the chocolate, the golden one and the white one. Okay, in the first round, when you get a 1 or a 6 on the dice, you get to take a package. Very good. First round wasn't too bad. I have 4 packages to open.
So now you open it.
That's all.
Car polishing chocolate.
Spola vätska och ett städkit. Jag tror det är en vippa med någonting som man kanske har vatten i den här.
2 boxes of pralines, a spoon,
Off-ray.
För att Anton förlorar.
as fast as possible so I'm not allowed to film anymore. We get to keep all the chocolate. Okay, so we're gonna drown in chocolate tonight. Enough chocolate for the next half year now.
Does that work for a thumbnail?
And as if that hadn't already been enough, of course there was some more eating involved. Around 17 it was time for some cake. Obviously I had to try all of them, and seeing this now I probably gained like 2 kilograms on this entire day alone. Totally worth it though. I think this is like the 3rd round of dessert for me now.
Om
6 o'clock, we've slowly transitioned into several rounds of board games. tuning back in at 19. The board games are still going on. Also the snacking is still going on. But I guess that's gonna continue for the rest of the evening. Okay, so now about 7 hours after we started the Christmas day today, it's coming to an end, we're going home. Full day of Swedish Christmas eating. And I guess there's gonna be more eating going on tomorrow.
Christmas things to eat at home. So much food.
And that basically concludes Christmas Eve up here. So now you know how the Swedes celebrate their Christmas. I'm curious to hear how you like this mini-series, and if you haven't already, then cold, so cold. Over here to the right you'll find the first 2 videos. Until next time. So now it's like the last and final part of the Christmas day today. It's the second round of Christmas gift unpacking.
From Dad?
From Florian to Dad.
To me from Dad?